Hey guys, what's up? It's D-Murph, and today we're gonna make an awesome pan roasted chicken with fall vegetables. It's flavorful, it's tasty, and best of all, you can really make it any time of the year. Let's get started. So this is what we're working with here, and this whole process is mainly marinating and seasoning the chicken. It'll take about 2 hours, and then you prepare the vegetables, place the chicken on top, and roasting in the oven. And so the chicken that we're going to use are chicken halves. The bones and the skin make for a nice experience. You know, if you don't like that or want to go that route, chicken breast will work too. There's just a really nice flavor that you get with bone-in chicken. And then for our seasoning slash marinade, we have olive oil to help with the texture and the cooking, of course. We have our acid to help break down chicken, make it even more tender, with apple cider vinegar. And then for the taste, Saltgrass 7 Spice. This is an amazing seasoning, goes well on almost everything. Check down below, I have a link to some of this on eBay. And then some ground cinnamon to bring out those fall flavors, and a little bit of garlic to help out. And our vegetables that we're using is bell pepper, sweet potato, regular red potatoes, the small ones, and then some Brussels sprouts. All right, let's get this marinade ready. Just gonna push the bag down. I'm putting it in like a 1 gallon freezer bag here. Just push it down, and then so we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of the saltgrass seasoning, because that's the dominant flavor. That's what I want to come through. There we go, 3 healthy tablespoons, and then do about 1 what I would call small tablespoon of cinnamon. Some really maybe a 3/4 of a tablespoon of cinnamon. We'll crush our garlic. Yeah, just 1 more. There we are. Then we're going to do 3/4 olive oil, 3/4 of a cup olive oil. Okay. And then the rest is going to be vinegar. So about a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar. Just top it off with oil. All right, so then this goes into the bag. And you just mix it all together, so that flavor gets all throughout the marinade. Look at that. See, that's a nice healthy looking marinade right there. Make sure to break up the garlic so it spreads throughout. Awesome. This looks like it's ready to go. So we'll just set this aside for now. And prep our cutting board for the chicken. So a tip I learned is that if you're using chicken with the skin on, you're going to roast it, you can cut little slits in there to help let the marinade get in. Now I'm all about flavor, so I'm all about that. You know, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I've seen several cooks that don't do this, but I want my flavor to really come through. And this allows it to seep in between the skin and the meat and really get in there and flavor it up quite a bit. That's in there. I'm doing 6 chicken halves. All right, now that we got all our chicken in there, just zip it up and then shake that marinade everywhere. Make sure it gets all over, upside down, get it dropping down. Oh yeah, look at that chicken turning red. You know this is going to be tasty when the marinade actually changes the color of the food. All right. So you have to shake it around a little bit. Remember, a lot of it's going to be settling on the bottom, so you kind of want to hold it upside down and let it drain through all the chicken, get to the top. So every little bit's coated. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so this is pretty much ready. I'm going to put it on the fridge for an hour like this, and I'm going to flip it in the middle so that marinade gets all over the place. Alright guys, next we're going to prep our vegetables for the roast. And for the potatoes, you just take them out and cut them right in half, like that. That's all you got to do. It's good to go. For a Brussels sprout, you just cut off the bottom. Get that out of the way. And then cut it in half, like so. The rest goes in the pan. So I've peeled the sweet potato, and that I'm going to cut into somewhat large chunks, like so. Like that, about that big right there. YouTube magic! And for the bell pepper, just cut it into thin slices. So I like to cut it at the top, bring it down to the bottom, come in at another quarter, cut it at the top, bring it at the bottom. Then it peels off very nicely. Come in and clean that out. And this extra stuff won't hurt you if you eat it, but nobody likes to eat that stuff. There we go. Nice and clean. Move that aside. And then just slice into strips like that. Pow! And there you have it, guys. We got all these tasty vegetables ready to go. So I'm just going to mix them all up. Get everything kind of stirred around. There we go. Evenly distributed. And you'll see that by the colors, nice red, orange, green, a dark red. This will look pretty attractive as well. Your guests or your wife or husband will think you are the most creative, artistic food person in the world, and you can tell them, you two did this for me. All right, so that's ready. What I'm gonna do, we have still about another hour and a half of waiting. I'm gonna put this in the fridge until it's time to take the chicken out. So it's been 2 hours. We had the chicken marinating in the fridge. So now I'm just gonna prep the vegetables, put the chicken on top, and we can get this sucker going in the oven. I have the oven prepped for 425. So that's ready to go. Just put some olive oil over the top. And don't be afraid, you know, olive oil never hurt anybody. So pretty heartily. There we go. Then next I'm gonna hit it up with some garlic salt. And you can use regular salt if you like. I just love garlic salt on vegetables. So that's how we're gonna roll today. Alright. I'm going to finish it off with some fresh ground cracked pepper. All the way over the top. And I'm going to season really liberally here. Of course, season to your taste. Perfect. Oh man, I'm getting so excited. This is really an awesome dish. And just open the bag and put the chicken on. Oh yeah, this chicken is perfect. Beautifully marinated. Smells wonderful. That's how you know it's going to be good, if you open the bag of marinade and then whatever you're marinating smells amazing. And while this roasts in the oven, the fat is going to cook off the chicken and come down. You have a nice liquid layer on the bottom, and that's going to help cook the vegetables. So let's get this in the oven for 1 hour at 425. That'll get it a little bit crispy, but it won't be too burnt. Some people do it at 450 for an hour, but I thought that was taking just a little bit of a risk. Beautimous, look at that. All right, it's into the oven. It goes. We won't check back for a whole hour. Here it is, my friends, the moment you have all been waiting for. Pan-roasted chicken with delicious fall vegetables. Let's take a taste and see how this all turned out. Oh, it looks and smells so good. All right, let's see if all that hard work pays off. It looks and smells delicious. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my gosh. You guys have to try this recipe. This chicken is perfect. It's mild, but it packs this nice punch to it. Oh, I love it. All right, let's try some Brussels sprouts. Flavor spot on. What I love about this recipe is you get a really nice kick from the Saltgrass 7 spice. It smells delicious. Has a nice fall smell to it, what you'd expect from a pan roasted chicken. And then the flavor of each item comes through so well. The chicken, the Brussels sprout, it comes through with that 7 spice backing it up. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helps. I hope you're able to try this delicious recipe and it's tasty for you. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Have any questions about the recipe, comment down below. And of course, subscribe to this channel for more great food and coffee videos. Hit that bell so you know when the next one comes out. Once again, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Have a great one. I'll see you next time.